Since I was out here already showing you the mushrooms, I thought I might show a little bit of my last year's compost pile. And I stopped cutting down like all the stuff that grows up, and this year I've been really just kind of letting things go and just trying to see what they're going to do and what's going to happen. And you can see here all these little pretty yellow flowers. This is some kind of cucumber, I figure, and the seeds must have germinated from the compost from last year, survived the winter, and has come up. And I don't think that this particular plant will survive and really produce any good fruit for me, but it's interesting nonetheless, that the fact that, you know, these seeds from plants that you know, we just turn into compost, vegetable waste and things like that, you know, pop back up. But the really interesting part is this plant right here. And you know, I forget the name of this. I want to say boysenberry. I think I've identified this in one of my plant books, but I just want to do a little confirmation. But apparently, you know, these little berries here will turn purple, and these are actually edible. I guess they make some kind of pie out of these. And also, interesting fact was that the first draft of the Declaration of Independence was penned with ink made from these boysenberries, and it's quite faded right now because it's not quite the most stable ink, is my understanding. But at least that it was interesting that I had this little connection to history, you know, just kind of growing up, and see what we'll think, allowing things to just grow up and see what happens when they begin to mature, and just watch the natural cycle of things. And I figure by allowing these things to pop up, I will have, you know, the plants that are both suited for particular microenvironments, you know, mini microenvironments that they're in. And you know, I got my scythe now, and I'll probably give a video of how I mow my lawn with a scythe when it gets up a little too high. But you know, I got a lot of dandelions and stuff like that, and of course, I'm actually not disappointed with that. You know, some of these dandelion leaves are edible, and especially the young ones. The bigger ones are a little bit bitter, but it's just been fun this year to kind of see what pops up, and it's been fun to mow with the scythe rather than, you know, that little push lawnmower I had before. And the scythe gives you like that, you know, the Zen gardening kind of experience. So, you know, real peaceful, and gives you the ability to think. So anyway, thanks for watching.